Power through dependence, the path to true independence. Good evening, everyone. Today I want to talk about a concept that may seem contradictory at first, but holds the key to unlocking true independence, power, and success. We often hear that independence is about standing alone, doing everything by yourself and not relying on others. But let me tell you this, if you want to be truly independent, you must learn how to make others dependent on you. Think about the most influential figures in history, the great leaders, entrepreneurs, and visionaries. Were they alone in their journey? Did they achieve greatness purely through individual effort? No. They built networks, created influence, and positioned themselves in such a way that others relied on them. This is the key to true power, the ability to be so valuable that people cannot move forward without you. Independence is not about isolation. It is about control. When others depend on you for their success, their growth, their vision, you hold the keys to influence. Think about a successful business leader. Do they handle every single task themselves? No, they build teams, delegate responsibilities, and become indispensable to the people they lead. Their employees, clients, and partners rely on them for guidance, resources, and leadership. In turn, this dependence solidifies their independence and authority. The same applies to relationships, careers, and even social structures. If you position yourself as a source of value, solutions, and leadership, people will naturally look to you for guidance. This doesn't mean manipulation or control in a negative sense. It means creating such a powerful presence that others trust and depend on you, which in turn gives you the ability to shape your own destiny. People depend on leaders because they provide solutions. The most powerful individuals in any field are those who solve problems. The more problems you solve for others, the more they will rely on you. They inspire trust. People depend on those they trust. If you are consistent, reliable, and true to your word, you will naturally attract dependence. They offer vision. Leaders paint a picture of the future and bring others along on the journey. When people believe in your vision, they will attach themselves to it. They create systems of success. Power is not about doing everything alone. It's about building systems that sustain success and make others dependent on that system. If you want others to rely on you, you must offer something they cannot easily find elsewhere. Excellence creates dependence, whether it's in your career, business, or personal life. Be so skilled that people cannot ignore you. Master your craft. Refine your skills and consistently deliver high value. People turn to those who have solutions. If you become a problem solver, others will seek you out. This could be in business, leadership, mentorship, or even friendships. When people know that you hold the answers, they will depend on you. Powerful people understand that relationships are the foundation of success. The stronger your connections, the more influence you have. Help others, support them, and in turn, they will look to you as a source of stability and guidance. If you want true independence, control resources, knowledge, networks, finances, and opportunities. Those who control resources naturally become the ones others depend on. Whether you own a business, have a unique skill set, or possess deep expertise, controlling resources puts you in a position of power. Whatever you do, do it in a way that makes people feel they cannot function effectively without your input. Whether at work, in business, or personal life, make your role so essential that others cannot easily replace you. Independence is also about financial freedom. The more financially stable you are, the more independent you become. But achieving financial independence is not just about making money. It's about creating wealth in a way that makes others rely on your services, products, or expertise. Those who achieve financial independence often do so by building businesses, investments, and strategies that provide continuous value to others. When people rely on your economic contributions, you secure your financial freedom. Independence is about intellectual and emotional strength. You must cultivate knowledge and emotional intelligence that others depend on. When you offer wisdom, insight, and guidance, people will naturally seek your opinions and advice, reinforcing your importance in their lives. This is why great thinkers, authors, and philosophers remain influential for generations, because their ideas create a foundation others stand on. Independence is about decision-making power. The more dependent people are on your leadership, the more control you have over decision-making processes. Look at political leaders, corporate executives, and community influencers. Their ability to steer outcomes in their favor comes from the dependence others have on their leadership. True independence means being in a position where your choices shape the direction of others, not the other way around. Independence is about leaving a legacy. The most independent people in history were those who made an impact so significant that their influence continued long after they were gone. Whether it's in business, science, art, or leadership, building something that outlives you ensures that your name, your work, and your contributions remain relevant. If you want to be independent, create something that people will depend on even in the future. It is important to distinguish between influence and manipulation. The goal is not to make people dependent in a way that weakens them, but in a way that creates mutual success. True leaders empower others while ensuring they remain at the center of influence. If your power benefits others, they will willingly depend on you, and you will build a strong, lasting foundation for success. Steve Jobs was not just a great innovator, he was a master of making people dependent on his vision. Apple's customers, employees, and investors all depended on his leadership and creativity. His ability to create products that people couldn't live without made him an icon of influence. Elon Musk has built companies that solve problems no one else is solving. His ability to push boundaries in electric vehicles and space travel makes industries, governments, and consumers rely on his innovations. His vision keeps people dependent on his leadership. Oprah Winfrey created a brand so powerful that millions of people depended on her for wisdom, inspiration, and knowledge. By providing continuous value, she became an influential force in media and business. If you want to be independent, don't run away from dependence. Embrace it strategically. The strongest, most powerful individuals in history didn't achieve success alone. They positioned themselves as essential, as leaders, as providers of value. You have the ability to create this level of influence in your own life. Whether it's in your business, career, or personal development, you can build a foundation where others look to you for guidance and solutions. And when people depend on you, you gain the ultimate power, the power to control your own destiny. So ask yourself today, what value do you offer that makes others need you? How can you become so skilled, so knowledgeable, so resourceful that people naturally depend on you? Because when you reach that level, you are no longer just independent, you are powerful. True power comes not from standing alone, but from positioning yourself as irreplaceable. The more you contribute, the more essential you become. This concept applies to every aspect of life: your career, your personal relationships, your community, and even society at large. The most impactful people are those who build ecosystems of dependence, where their presence and input become indispensable to the function and success of others. The path to achieving this level of influence requires commitment, resilience, and an unshakable belief in your value. It demands that you continuously refine your skills, expand your network, and solidify your place as a leader. Every day presents an opportunity to grow your influence, to offer more, to solve problems, and to ensure that you are a cornerstone in the success of those around you. So from this day forward, commit to adding value, solving problems, and positioning yourself in a way that others depend on you. Because when you become indispensable, you are no longer just a participant in life, you are